Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. We're clocking in here on the live. You guys are seeing Bitcoin dominance chart going down. This thing was topping out up there at the red line. We are now seeing that fall, which is great for altcoins. You're seeing massive moves in some of these names. Zen's up big. Dot had a nice move today. Shiba had a really nice move. We had Near, FET up big. Ethereum is doing very, very well. We talked about this on yesterday's stream. Okay, big green candle. We needed this. We were talking about needing a big green day today, and we got it. Ethereum is up 5%. Is this the start of the rally, folks? Is this the start of altcoin season? That's a really nice looking candle there on ETH. I'm getting excited about it here. And that is a very, very nice candle. Again, we were looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart. If you guys are new to crypto, okay, when Bitcoin dominance goes up, altcoins go down, okay? And when Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoins go up, okay? So the Bitcoin dominance chart just shows us that money is flowing into Bitcoin, okay? When money flows out of Bitcoin, money is flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins, names like Ethereum, names like XTZ, Comp, Chainlink up 3% today. You love to see it, folks. We really, really needed this green day today. We've been going sideways, sideways, sideways. I was a little worried yesterday. We were talking about on the stream, we needed a big green day today, and we absolutely got it. So Ethereum is actually breaking out over its 9-day moving average. That is the orange line. Okay, you can see that we've been using, that has been resistance, right? Look at that, Solana. You guys are getting these live alerts here. Live, we got Solana showing a green dot here on the daily chart. Okay, that's showing up, again, sitting right here inside of the golden zone. I think Solana looks really good here above 180. We also got one here coming in live on Ondo. Okay, you got that green dot showing up. I'm on the normal candles right now. Let's go to the Heikinashis. Okay, you're seeing Ondo show up here. We got Flare, another altcoin here. This one's looking really good, just consolidating here on that golden zone. This is another very low cap coin. What else did we get over here? We got Solana, Ondo, and FLR with the daily alerts here coming in hot. Solana, you'd love to see that one. So, I mean, folks, we're in a very, very interesting place. Okay, Ethereum had a really nice day yesterday. You can see, boom, that trend is starting to reverse. We've gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, like 12 days in a row, we were red on Ethereum, okay? And now you're seeing that reversal. So are we going to get 12 candles to the upside now? I'm targeting 4K on ETH, guys. I've been saying this is a great opportunity to be loading up. You can see the last time we were down here inside the golden zone on Ethereum. The golden zone is just the zone down here on our Fibonacci tool, okay? That was back here in August and October, okay? From August to, well, actually November. And then November is when we had this big run up. This was literally 30 days it took to go from 2,000 all the way up here to 4,000. So I'm expecting another move like this before May. I think altcoin season, it's going to kick in here in these next 3 to 4 months are just going to be absolutely insane. And again, as long as we're down here in this zone, this is a great time to be buying. Up here is always when you're like, oh, I wish I was buying down here, right? You're always saying that up here. But when we're actually in this zone, okay, a lot of people get scared and fearful and, right, they're unsure about what's going on, okay? We're just literally looking at levels, guys, okay? We don't want to be buying up here in the red zone on the assets that we purchase, right? We want to be selling the red dots up here inside the red zone. This is when the move has been very overextended, okay? Ethereum has literally had, I mean, all the way to the bottom was a 47% pullback. Okay, meaning if you bought it up here, you lost about half of your account all the way to the low. But I'm loving this. I'm loving this move right here on Ethereum right now, guys. That's looking really good, along with that Bitcoin dominance chart. You're seeing that starting to sell off now. So if Bitcoin dominance comes back down, folks, these alts are going to rip. I think we're right on the cusp, and we're going in right to the, I mean, right at the beginning of the year here. March, April, May, I think are going to be very, very big for altcoins. If we get a drop like this on Bitcoin dominance, folks, these markets, the altcoins at least, are going to absolutely explode. So I'm really excited about the action yesterday. We absolutely needed that green candle. Okay, we absolutely needed this green candle right here, and we got it. So ETH is looking really, really good. If you guys are new to the channel, we use a very specific trading strategy here. Okay, what we do is we focus on a monthly and a daily time frame. We are not day traders. We are swing traders. And again, we focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So some very, very important things to understand with the dots is you want to be making sure that when the dots come, okay, especially on a daily chart, is that they're coming inside of one of these golden zones. Okay, we have something called the cheat sheet here. And the cheat sheet pretty much tells us where we're at in regards to the psychology of the market. Okay, typically what we want to do, Warren Buffett says it best, you want to buy when others are greedy. Buy when others are fearful and sell when they're greedy. Okay, people are greedy when everyone's super excited, right? Ethereum back here at 4K, everyone was excited about Ethereum because we just literally went up 100%, right? That's when everybody's hooping and hollering saying, oh my God, everything's right. Great, 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 great. It's really easy to tell what zone we're in on this chart just by using our trading indicator. So I'm going to point out the two zones that we want to buy on this sheet. The first zone is right here. Okay, that is right next to the mean. The mean is the average price. Okay, so think of that as like the middle. Okay, the middle. So the middle is this middle golden zone right here. Okay, if you're getting it right in this zone on the Fibonacci tool, okay, this is part of the indicator, if you guys have the indicator. And if you guys do not have the updated version, I made a few edits to it over the weekend. Email me and I'll send you the updated version. Okay, if you don't have the indicator yet, you can get that right over here inside the trading indicator tab by clicking on this link. Okay, you'll get the entire layout loaded up into your TradingView account. But again, that middle zone right there is going to be our mean. Okay, we want to buy either around the mean or below the mean. If we're below the mean, we're in this golden zone. And this is the one I was talking about with ETH, right? We pulled back to it. And I've been saying like ETH is at a very, very cheap price right now, right? Very, very cheap price, very good price. Again, back here in August, in October, and the beginning of November, you were wishing you were buying down here when we went back up here. When the price gets up into this red zone, okay, just like it did back here in March as well in 2024, that's when you want to be selling, guys. That's when you want to be taking profits up there in the red zone. Okay, take profits, take profits, take profits. Buy the dip into the golden zone. Buy the dip into the golden zone. Nice trade. Buy the dip into the golden zone. Okay, so these golden zones on our Fibonacci tool are the two places we want to buy. Again, if you look at this chart, those are right here. This is the mean. Okay, the mean is the middle, right? The average. And then down here is when we're in despair. This is when we've had a big overreaction to the downside. We want to capitalize on those big overreactions to the downside, especially with all this bullish sentiment happening right now in the crypto market. So looking really, really good here, guys. The charts are looking good. And again, we want to enter the day of the green dots here on the daily chart inside of these zones. We are 1 to 6 months out on all positions that we take. So if you were buying Ethereum right here on February 6th down here in the golden zone, okay, you need to wait 1 to 6 months, and we will look to sell when it gets back up here in the red zone. Okay, again, I don't know when it's going to go up to the red zone. The last time we were down here, it literally took 30 days. This was from November 6th all the way to the top was around December 12th. Okay, December 12th up there. So that took about 30 days. We don't know if it's going to take 30 days. We don't know if it's going to take 20 days, 60 days, 90 days. We can never predict the future. But when we get up back to this spot and everyone's hooping and hollering again, getting really excited, right? Everyone's on Twitter saying, oh my God, the bull run, we're going up. It's never going down, right? XRP is going to $10,000 by the end of the year. Okay, when you start hearing that kind of sentiment is when we need to start taking profits, okay, especially up here inside the red zone. So the Fibonacci, okay, if you guys don't know what the Fibonacci is, I have a free trading course over here right in this tab. I got about 7 videos. I'd recommend watching this one first. That's it's gonna teach you more about the strategy. But this video right here goes over the Fibonacci tool. I believe this guy, this isn't my video, but this guy explains the Fibonacci tool better than any video I have found on it. I've watched probably 30 or 40 different videos, and this guy actually makes it make sense. Okay, so the Fibonacci tool is just our way of determining our support and resistance levels. Okay, we want to buy down here, we want to buy in this zone, and we want to sell up in this zone. Okay, and again, you can look at the chart and just see when it pulls back into one of these zones, we always get a bounce. Okay, there's always some type of bounce. And if we're down here, we're in pain territory. And again, with Warren Buffett, he says, buy when others are fearful. People are fearful down here. You guys have seen that sentiment over the last few weeks. After we had this big sell-off, everybody's losing their minds, right? Chat's a little quiet. People are like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, okay? Those are the times we want to be buying and not selling, okay? We never want to sell down here in the golden zone. We want to hold our bags, go to work, work some overtime, raise some more capital, and be looking for ways to raise more capital to buy more assets. Again, we're longer-term swing traders. We are not day traders. We don't care about the day-to-day prices. We just want to make sure we're getting it at a discount or at a fair price. How do we know if it's at a discount or a fair price? Well, we either want to buy around the mean, which is the average, or we want to buy after a big overreaction dip down here in despair. These are discount prices. This is a fair price, okay? Fair price, discount price, expensive price. We don't want to buy when things are expensive. We want to buy at a fair price or a discounted price, okay? And that's really easy to tell just by looking at these Fibonacci levels. So that's the strategy here. Again, I'm loving this price action on ETH here. I'm loving the fact that the Bitcoin dominance chart is selling off here. That is super, super bullish. The last bull run was right here in November when that dominance chart was selling off. So you're seeing that here right now. It's just now down below 61%. So you're seeing money flow out of Bitcoin right now. And that money is going to start flowing into alts. So with that being said, I'm going to be taking some chart requests here. What's going on, Harry? What's going on, Bill? What's going on, DRS? What's going on, my boy, Joey? What's going on, Matt? Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. It's good to finally see some green. It's really hard to do these lives when we're going down like 12 days in a row. So forgive me if I'm a little excited today that we actually got some green action. It's been a bloody couple weeks, but hey, okay, every single time we dip, okay, the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. So get ready. If Ethereum can break out over its 2,800 resistance here, if we can get over 2,800 by the end of the week, which it could happen tomorrow, it could happen Friday. What is today? Today's Wednesday. So if this happens tomorrow, guys, you're gonna see some altcoins start to fly. I'm talking 10, 20, 30, 40% gains here very, very fast. Again, these moves happen very, very fast. So we're gonna monitor it here. And again, the level I'm watching on ETH, I think ETH is going to lead the market up. But that you could see, if we can break over 2,800, that's going to be really, really big. What's going on, Be Creative? Harry, my brother, I appreciate you, man. He says, I love the content, man. Thank you for always posting. I got you, brother. I love this, man. I love you guys. I love the community. Shout out to the Overkill community. If we can get this video to 100 likes here on the live, I would be happy to give away 100 XRP. We actually do have a 100 XRP giveaway going on right now for a video from the past. So if you guys haven't entered for that, just come over here and hit this emoji and that will enter you in. You can see we got 149 people entered for that. That drawing is in 2 days on February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. So y'all can take your honey or your hubby out for a nice dinner on me, folks. So go enter for that. And again, if we can get this video to 100 likes, this stream here, I'd be happy to give away another 100 XRP. I appreciate you guys, and I'm happy to give back as much as possible. If you guys can help me out with the algorithm and smash that like, I'm happy to give away some XRP. So let's get into some chart requests here, guys. As always, I'm taking your requests over here in the Discord. If you guys have requests throughout the week, just go ahead and drop them in this chart request thread, and this is where I will be answering the requests. If we have some time here at the end of the stream, I will also be taking some from the chat as well. So if you're watching the replay and I missed your request, just drop it over here inside the chart request thread, and we'll cover it tomorrow. We're live every single day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, right here on YouTube. And the replays are always posted on Facebook and Instagram. So let's go ahead and start with some chart requests here. Again, if you guys want to know more about the strategy, just check out that trading course over here. It's completely free. I think Nightbot is posting it over here in the Discord. You can see overkillinvestingclub.com is where you guys can join up. It's free to join, and we do have a paid version over there, so check that out. Let's go here from JT. We got Toyota Motor, the car company. Okay, so this one's been really, really choppy lately. Okay, we've just been chopping. I still like this name. It just needs to hold on to 179. I believe the monthly dot is still green as well, so that's good. You just want to set your stop loss right there at 179 on Toyota Motor. Again, we want to buy the green dots down here when the wave is down here, not necessarily up here. Sometimes those can pay off good, but the best ones to buy are right down here. That one came at about 186. It's at 183 right now. It had a nice jump up to 196, but with all these tariffs and stuff, I've heard that's going to affect the car market negatively. So I would just, I would just play that by ear. I would definitely be using that stop loss at that 179. Put a stop loss at 179 to manage your risk there. We got Snapchat. And if today my candles look a little different, guys, it's because I'm using the normal candles. Sometimes I'll use the Heikinachis. Sometimes I'll use the normal candles. Sometimes I'll even use a line, okay? I just switch back and forth between these quite a bit. If you're looking at Snapchat, again, that wave is back down here on the floor. Okay, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 green dots here since October. Every single one of those has resulted in about a 30% move. Again, you got the green dot there, pumped. Got the green dot here, pumped. Got the green dot here, pumped. Got the green dot here, pumped. We can make a song out of that. Got the green dot here, pumped. Got the green dot here, pumped. Got the green dot here, pumped. Come on, sing it with me now. Okay, so Snapchat, again, we're just waiting on the green dot. I actually have this as a position in my portfolio. I like the fact that it's sitting down here on the bottom golden zone, literally just consolidating on the line. The next green dot, I'd probably look to add to my position, add more. I think this thing will eventually make it back up here to $17. They're a very, very good company. They're making money, right? They're making about almost $2 billion a quarter right now. They're not growing that rapidly, but I think there's definitely potential for Snapchat to get bought out in the future. If they don't get bought out, I think they're going to figure out a way to monetize it because they have literally like 300 million active subscribers. I would say Snapchat is probably the second most popular social media application behind TikTok with Gen Z and that younger generation. So I like the fundamentals of the company, and I like it as long as it holds on to $10. If 10 breaks, it'll probably come back down here to like 850 or 9. I just buy more down at that level. So I'm still holding Snap there. We got CELH. This thing's been getting absolutely freaking clobbered, man. I've never seen a chart look like this before, guys. I mean, this thing was all the way up here at $100. I think I started buying this one around 26. I have a very small position in it, and I'm waiting for that green monthly dot. Okay, you can see it came back here in March 2019 at about $1. It went all the way up to 37. So once we get that green dot confirmation, that's when this thing's going to pump. As of right now, it's still a falling knife. So I wouldn't go too heavy in this. I like I said, I have a very, very small position in it. Very, very small. Probably like 1% of my portfolio, 2% of my portfolio. I gave a green dot yesterday. So again, what I would do, if you're not in this yet, is just wait for the green dot confirmation on the monthly chart. Again, the monthly chart, the monthly dots are the most accurate dots when it comes to these signals. Okay, the larger the time frame that you're looking at, okay, again, we focused on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, those are the most accurate. So you could see here a monthly chart, these dots rarely come, right? Each one of these candles is 1 month's worth of time. If I were to zoom into like a 15-minute chart, right? A lot of people want to trade like the 1-minute chart. Look how many dots there are literally in the last hour, okay? Literally just everywhere, dots everywhere, okay? Too many decisions to be made, okay? Not trying to guess the bottom here. We don't want to guess the bottom. We want to focus on the longer term time frames, right? We want to buy this dot right here at 30 and ride it all the way up to 100. Okay, so green means buy, red means sell as always. With CELH, I'd just be waiting on the monthly confirmation. We want that monthly confirmation. If you want to buy a position now and play the bounce, I would use a very, very small position. I would not go heavy. We got PayPal. I like to limit your guys' chart requests to 3 per person per day, but I'm not going to do that today because it doesn't look like we have very many requests. So I'll just go ahead and hit up all your guys' requests. And if you got some, just put them over here inside the Discord, and I'll try to get to some here at the end of the stream if we have some time from the live chat on YouTube here. Again, we're live every day, 4 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. So PayPal's selling off here. This one's back down in the golden zone. Again, great time to be taking some profits up here inside the red zone. Wonderful time to be taking some profits up here. Great time to be taking some profits right here. Okay, that red dot came at 91. It's now sitting at 76. This thing's going to set up nicely, guys. PayPal is going to set up here very, very nicely. We just want to wait for that green dot confirmation. When we get the green dot, that's when we can make our decision. But as of right now, this thing's a falling knife. Okay, it looks like they actually beat their earnings. They actually did good on their earnings. They made $8.3 billion last quarter, so that's really good. but they sold off on beating their earnings. And that's just because, in my opinion, they were very, very overbought. So they're selling off. I want to buy this one. Probably my first level to look to buy is the bottom of that golden zone right there. I want to buy it around 70. So I'm actually going to add this into the watch list for this week. And if you guys are new, we drop a watch list every single Friday. That's over here in the watch list tab. This was the one from last week, the top stocks in crypto to watch. That was from February 7th. And we actually dropped the list right here. So if you have a TradingView account, you can actually click on this link and it will load into your TradingView account. You can actually check out the names. This is just my green list. These are all the names I'm looking to buy this week and also the names that I'm holding. That link is over there under the watch list tab inside of the Discord. Okay, and we post the video every single week. That's on YouTube if you guys want to go back and watch that. But I'm adding PayPal this week because I like this thing. I like that it's oversold now. We just want to wait for a bounce. Okay, we want to wait for a bounce and a green dot. And I think that thing's probably going to bounce around 70. If it comes down here to 56 in this golden zone, that'd be epic. Okay, you can see the last time we were down here in the golden zone was like back at 60 bucks, up here at 90. You're always wishing that you were buying down here, right? You're always like, man, I wish I was buying this at 60 bucks. Okay, as of right now, it's a falling knife though. So be careful on that one. Wait for the wait for the green dot on PayPal. QBTS. These quantum computing stocks are tough. I mean, if I was trading this, I'd just use a stop loss at $5. That's really all I can tell you. We're just going sideways. So pretty soon this thing's going to choose its direction. It's either going to break out here and head back to 10. If it breaks down below 5, you could see this thing back at like $2 or $3. So I'd use a stop loss at $5 on that one. Jose for SYY. That's Cisco Corporation. That one's coming into the bottom of the golden zone. So if it hits that green line, folks, that's normally a great place to enter for a swing. You see it hit it right there. It bounced a little bit, came back down here, hit it here, bounced a little bit. So I'm going to think the monthly is actually red on this. So if it's got a monthly red dot, that means the trend is down on the monthly. If you want to play this one, okay, I'd use a green. I'd wait for the green dot and then set your stop loss. Right now, I'd be watching $67. But that thing will probably try to bounce here off of 69 there. So watch for a breakout over the 9 EMA. It looks like they beat their earnings, made $20 billion last quarter. That's insane. $20 billion in a quarter. That's so much money, dude. If you want to enter here at 70, I'd use a stop loss at 68. But again, I'm going to encourage you guys to wait on that green dot confirmation there on the daily. We got ACH. Yeah, we will see a crash for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a crash eventually. I mean, this was a crash right here on ACH, okay? Don't get caught holding the bag up here in the red zone for sure, right? The red zone is where we want to be selling the red dots. That red dot came right there at about 5 cents, and it sold all the way off down here to 2.6. So that doesn't look like much on the chart, but that's a 47% dip, guys. That's a big dip. Whatever you had up here, you now have half of whatever you had up here. So that's a huge dip. That red zone's a great place to be taking profits. That's where we take profits on these red dots. So that thing's pulling back here. It's going to try to bounce here off 0.025. I just wait for the green dot confirmation on this one. But 0.025 is looking like where it's trying to bounce at least. Once again, I always like to wait for confirmation before I enter. I want to enter on the day of the green dot. That's the day I want to make my decision. Okay, so wait for that green dot confirmation. There's no for sure reason we can bounce here. I'd feel more confident if I had the green dot on the chart, just like we got the green dot right there back in January. It went from 2 cents all the way up to around 6 cents. That was a beautiful move right there. Okay, so 0.025 is the level to watch there on ACH. We got Shell. Oops, is this Shell? Are they an American? Yeah, Shell. Yeah, this is a gas company, right? Okay, so they're breaking out here. I'd use 66 as a stop loss. 66 as a stop loss here in the golden zone. This one's not moving too heavy. I would have loved to buy it down here off that green line. That is a great place to take entries if you guys are long on assets. That literally bounced right on 60. It's up about 10% right now. This isn't a large mover, right? That's a 10% move over like 3 weeks, which is not bad. It looks like they beat on revenue but missed on their earnings. Jesus, they made $66 billion last quarter. That is so much money, dude. That is so much money. So 66 would be my stop loss if you're still in this trade. I'd look to sell it when that stochastic gets back up there to the white dotted line. Look to take profits around 69 or 70. All the way to the top would be 74. SOL. Sassel. Okay, that one's down there on the bottom. Looks like a penny stock. I would use $4 as a stop loss on this one. Gold, XAU. Gold's at all-time highs, guys. Absolute all-time highs up here. I mean, this thing is just absolutely roaring right now. So what you could do is just use a trailing stop loss and set it right below that 9 EMA. I put a stop loss at 2,800 right now if I was in this trade. I mean, this thing could just keep going, guys. I don't know what's going on with gold right now, but this is just showing you that people are looking for a hedge against inflation. You know what else is also a hedge against inflation? Cryptocurrency, baby. So gold at all-time highs right now. You're loving that. I'd put a stop loss on this at 2,800. I put it at 2,800 right now. If 2,800 breaks, we'll probably correct down here into like 27 or 26. But this has been a really nice move. If you guys got in right there, you're up about 15%. We're more, I mean, gold is cool and all, but we're more focused on crypto and stocks on this channel, not so much gold and silver, but this is a really nice move for gold. If you're in gold, congratulations. Okay, that's been a very, very nice move to the upside there. We got Tesla. Tesla's still selling off, guys. We talked about this yesterday. We want to wait for a green dot, but this thing has had an absolute ride up all the way to 500, and now it's selling off, okay? Mr. Musk is probably taking profits up here, okay, selling some shares, and it is selling off. So I want to buy Tesla like at 280. That's where I'll look to start buying it, probably right there around 280. But we want to wait on that green dot confirmation. Tesla's going to set up really, really nice, guys. Tesla is going to set up very, very nice. It's only the matter of time. Let's just be patient. Again, we don't want to try to catch a falling knife here, okay? Falling knife, going down, okay? We don't want to try to catch that. We want to wait for the confirmation, wait for the green dot, and then we can make our move, okay? You'll feel a lot better about taking positions if you just wait for that confirmation. So let's wait for that on Tesla. We got ASTS. This is AST Mobile. That one's pretty far up there. It's in the red zone. I'd be taking some profits here. Again, if I was in right here in January, right there at 19, that's a nice move, dude. I know it doesn't look like much, but that's literally a 72% trade right there. Okay, most people are happy with 5% a year. If you got in on this dot, you're up 72% all the way up here at 33. It's sold off a little bit, but I think this thing has already had a run. I'd personally be taking some off here. You could sell 50%, you could sell 25%, or you could sell the whole thing and go find the next trade. But when we're up here in the red zone, this is when I'm taking profits, okay? As a trader, this is when I want to be taking profits. Can we have a move like this? Yes, absolutely. But again, I'm not trying to hit home runs on all these trades. I'm trying to just hit singles and doubles. Okay, so I'd use a stop loss if you're in this trade, probably at around 25 bucks. Put it at 24.40. Okay, as long as we can hold on to that orange line, that is the 9 EMA. You can see how that acts as support and resistance. You could see how back here when it was in its massive bull run, it hung on to the 9, hung on to the 9, hung on to the 9, broke it there, hung on to the 9, hung on to the 9, hung on to the 9. And then when we break below the 9 EMA, that's that orange line, if you guys can't see that, it acts as resistance, okay? Resistance. Broke out over it, but got rejected. Resistance. Tried to break, resistance. Tried to break, resistance. But now when you had that breakout over it, that big breakout, okay, that thing rode up. So I'd use a stop loss at like 20, call it $24. Just put a stop loss at 24. That's a 10% drop. Again, I would be taking some off here, but you don't have to sell the whole position. 25, 30%. You got a bunch of requests here. I know I just said I'd cover them all, but geez, did you requested about every stock in crypto in the history. I don't like how the stochastic RSI is up here on Airbnb. Move your stop loss up to 132 if you're in on this trade. It looks like they have earnings tomorrow. So earnings is always a gamble, guys. Earnings is always a gamble. If you're holding into it, again, it could sell off hard. Like PayPal, you guys saw that, right? They beat their earnings. But what did they do? They sold off. Okay, they sold off really hard. You don't want to sit through this. Yeah, when they beat earnings and when it goes up, it's always nice. Like Robinhood here beat earnings today. It's up here at 64. By the way, I was telling you guys to take profits yesterday before earnings on Robinhood, but they actually ended up beaten by like 10% on their revenue and they crushed their earnings. So now that's up at 64, but I'd still be a profit taker up here. Again, I'm not chasing a pump. If you held into earnings, congratulations. But again, this thing's had a massive move. We want to buy in the golden zone. We should have been buying down here at $14. Okay, that dip into the golden zone right there had the green dot, and this thing's just gone on an absolute ride. From that spot right there, from this green dot back there in August, That was back in August of 2024. You're literally up 293%. 293% in like 6 months off of that signal. Okay, again, we want to buy the green dots in the golden zone. Okay, and if you guys do not have these zones and you guys do not have the red and green dots, once again, you can get the entire trading layout over here in the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link. If you have any trouble loading it or uploading it, just email me. My email is right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club, and I'll get you straight. But that has been a massive move. And again, it's always nice when they beat earnings and they go up, but when you're on the other side of the puck, right, with something like PayPal, if you held into earnings, you probably hated yourself after that. So in my opinion, earnings is always a gamble, and Airbnb, they just haven't been very impressive company, and they haven't really been doing very well on their earnings. So personally, I'd set a stop at 132, and I'd probably take some off into earnings there tomorrow. That's tomorrow. What else do we got here? Where'd you go? NVDA. We dropped a video on this today. Why is this not in my... Okay, that's not in my list anymore. I don't like NVIDIA. Okay, I just don't... I mean, if you're talking about all the way back up to this red line, which is our profit-taking territory, you're literally talking about like a 13% move. That's really... That doesn't get me excited. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't get me very excited. Okay, so you can make 13%, right? But if we drop all the way back to the bottom of the fib, that's a 50% drop down to 61. So you're risking, if you think about it, you're risking 52% to make 13% here. Those odds aren't very good. I like that to be the other way around. And again, it couldn't go up here to 150. They also have earnings coming up as well. So I don't know. I like I said, I like to buy in the golden zone. This was a good place to enter right here. This is where I exited my short position when we touched that golden zone. Okay, I took a short like right in here, and I exited right here. Okay, when we hit the golden zone, because that's been a place where we bounced on NVIDIA. NVIDIA pulls back into that, it bounces. Pulls back into it, it bounces. I just don't get too excited about NVIDIA. NVIDIA has gone on a massive, massive run. It's only the matter of time before it corrects. I don't know when that's going to be, but I just think there's some better names with some better upside. I mean, 13% isn't enough to get me excited on something like NVIDIA. So I think there's some better names to own. That's going to be an interesting one to watch. They got earnings coming up here in a couple of weeks. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I had to take my sweatshirt off. Sweat. How's everyone doing today? Alex, what's going on, brother? You're in at 114. That's a nice trade. That's a very nice trade. Yeah, what I'd do is I'd put a stop loss probably right there at 126 on the trade. If it breaks 126, you could see it go lower. It could sell off into earnings, okay? So what I do is just make sure it holds that 9 EMA, but that stochastic's getting up there, and we'll see how the market reacts tomorrow on Friday. What else we got? XRP. Covered this yesterday. Again, nice green. We finally got some green here on the chart. We called this dot out on the, I believe it was the 8th or the 9th at like 238. It's up a little bit, right? A lot of people are just, I mean, I've been getting some messages from people saying how these dots are disappointing and stuff like that, but really we're just going sideways. The move hasn't happened yet, right? We don't know, right? I'm guessing the move is going to be up, at least back here to 320. If we break down below 226, okay, that dot well, the red dot will appear if we break down below 226. But as long as 226 holds on XRP, I'm bullish back up here to 320. Again, you got that dot a couple days ago, and you got finally got some green candles after this big liquidation dip right there. So watch XRP for a reversal this week as well. That's the one that's been leading the altcoins up. So XRP and ETH are two big altcoin movers there. So keep an eye on that 226 level. H-bar is looking good. Okay, we got the yellow. I drew that on there earlier, but I still like H-bar here above 21 cents. And again, the dot is still green. Stochastics on the floor. Okay, that light blue line. When that's at 0, that's a great time to be looking to buy. When it's up here toward the dotted line, that's a good time to be looking to sell. But this one looks like it wants to go back to 37 cents as well. I like H-bar here with a stop loss at 21 cents. We got ADA Cardano. This one had a big move the other day too. Bouncing off of 69 cents. Got the green dot back there on the 6th. Right around 70. You're up around 12% right now. I'm expecting some continuation on this. I'd look to take profits anywhere from 110, all the way up there to 120 on Cardano there. But that one's looking good, nice and green. And we're breaking out over the 9. So I just leave my stop loss. I mean, you can move it up actually probably to 72 cents now, the bottom of yesterday's candle. I put a stop there. ICP, another one. Down here at the bottom, look where we bounced. We literally bounced on the bottom of that fib level right there, that green line on our indicator. Okay, 650 was a beautiful place to be buying this one, adding more. Okay, if you were buying here at 860 and you were buying here at 750, I'm sorry, if you bought at 850 and you bought at 650, your average is 750. So we talk about dollar cost averaging here on these dots. I got a great video on that over in the trading course as well. It's called dollar cost averaging. If you guys don't know what that is, I'd highly recommend checking this video out. But again, if you buy here and you're wrong at say 850, and you're wrong and it goes down, well, you just buy off the next level. Okay, so if you buy at 850 and you buy at 750, so you buy 1,000 coins here and 1,000 coins here, your average is 750. Okay, so this one looks like it wants to bounce here too. I would just use that stop loss at $6 on this. $6 is your stop loss on ICP. Watch that one for a rebound back to 15. We got AERO. AERO trying to bounce here. You got that first green candle after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days in a row. Okay, this thing has gone down for, again, 11 days. When we go down for 11 days, that's attractive. That means a move is coming to the upside. The bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. And we got the green dot there a couple days ago. I still like this one. Stop loss on that trade is 74 cents. Filecoin. What's Filecoin doing? Okay, that's also down there on the green level. Okay, the green level is the buy level. That's the absolute discount level that you want to get it at. Okay, $3 is a great place to be buying this. The last time we were touching that level, that green line was right back down here at like 330. Okay, that was on November 5th. It went all the way up to around $9 for that was a 200% move. So again, target on that's going to be up there at the top of the red line at around $8 for Filecoin. There, that one looks good. Pretty much any altcoin right now, guys, is looking good. Near, this one's breaking out. I used a stop loss on that at $3. My target would be up there at 8. We got LCX. Okay, that one pulled back into the top of the golden zone down there on the bottom. My stop on this is going to be 15 cents. Okay, it's got the green dot right there. It's sitting right in the zone. We need a green candle on this. If Ethereum can keep up the price action, right? If Ethereum can get over 2,800, you're going to see some of these altcoins go absolutely bananas. Okay, so stop loss is 15 cents, and our target's going to be around 38 on LCX. Again, this is a great time to be selling up here. Great time to be buying down in this range. Okay, down here in the golden zone, at or around the golden zone. ASM. I don't know if that's a stock or a crypto. I'm going to guess it's a crypto because you requested all the other cryptos. I like this one too. Big sell-off here from 8 cents all the way down to 3. This is called Assemble AI. Looks like an AI crypto here. I actually really like this one. I'm going to call this one out in Overkill Alerts. Okay, this is good for an AI play if you guys are looking for an AI crypto. This chart looks good. Again, up here in the red zone is where we want to sell. We're back down here on top of the golden zone. This one looks like it wants to reverse here. I'd use a stop loss at 3 cents on this. Okay, green dot, stochastic on the floor. This one looks like it wants to rip back up here to around 7 cents. That'd be my target, but this one looks good. And again, I call out all my alerts over here in the Overkill Alert section. These are all my hand-picked trades. Okay, trades that I would be taking. That's over here in the Overkill Alert section. I actually post all my trades over here inside the Discord. You guys can see every move I make in my portfolio, all the names, everything I'm holding, everything I'm buying and selling. I post that all in the Overkill Trade section right there if you guys are interested in following along. What else do we got? What else? INJ is your last one. Thank you for the request. INJ down there on the bottom of the on the green line as well. You want to use a stop loss on this one at 1250. 1250 on the stop loss. My target would be up there at around 34. But this one looks like it's in a good zone if you're long on it. And again, we're at the bottom of the golden zone. Okay, beautiful, beautiful time to be buying. Everybody's excited about stuff up here. Everybody's excited about stuff up here. Nobody's excited about stuff down here. You can see we bounced on that green line, bounced on that green line, bounced on that green line, and we're bouncing on the green line again right here, baby. So 1250 is the stop loss on INJ. We got Oxy, OXY. I really wanted to buy this one the other day, but I didn't. Looks like it had a little pullback today, actually. Had a nice little pullback today. I would be looking to, I mean, I'm still a buyer. We learned that this is one of Warren Buffett's like largest positions in the energy sector. Warren Buffett owns a ton of this company, and they actually have earnings coming up here next Tuesday. And I still believe energy companies are going to do very, very well under Trump. He's came out and said he's pro-American energy, so American energy companies are going to do very well because the United States is going to start producing its own oil. Donald Trump's going to make it a lot easier for companies to do that. So OXY is a great trade for an energy oil company trade. Okay, and again, Warren Buffett owns this thing, so that has some credibility to it, obviously. And I like this one today off the pullback. I'd still be a buyer and a holder of this one. And they got earnings coming up there on the 18th. TATT from our boy AJK at Technologies. Okay, so this one's up here in the red zone. So I'd be taking profits up here. I wouldn't be looking to buy up here. I'd be looking to take some off of the table. This is where I want to be selling. Anytime the price hits that red line, right, like it did here at 32, I want to take profits. Okay, I want to buy down in this zone, and I want to buy down in this zone. Okay, so up here, we're not looking to take entries. I don't care if it gets a green dot. I just don't want to take an entry up there. Okay, we want to buy in these zones. So I'd be a seller of that name. UPST, upstart. Wow, look at that move. Okay, big earnings beat. Holy smokes, they crushed. They crushed their earnings by 753%. They made about $200 million last quarter. Beautiful move, but what are we doing? Now we're touching that red line. Touching the red line, what does it do? It sells off. It goes sideways, sideways, sideways. Gets a little pump. Comes down, goes sideways. Little pump. Okay, big drop. Okay, that was a great green dot to enter right there at 58. Thing chopped around, chopped around, chopped around. Boom, if you held into earnings, boom, you're up big right now. They looks like they reported yesterday. So I'd be taking profits on UPST at these levels. Okay, profit taker way up there, touching the red line. That's where I want to be selling. BABA, BABA, another name I want to take profits on. Okay, up here in the red zone. Okay, can it keep going? Yes, but if you were using our strategy, you were buying down here at this level, like right at 80, when we bounced on that golden zone, got the green dot, went from 81 all the way up to about 120. That's about a 40% move here. Can it keep going? Yes, it absolutely can keep going. But again, the goal is not to time the top here on this channel. Okay, we don't want to time the top. We do not want to wait for this. We want to sell into the greed. Okay, we want to sell into the excitement. Okay, so we want to be taking at least some off, sell 25%, 50%, whatever. Sell something. Okay, sell a small position and go find, another trade. That's just our strategy here. Again, we want to be selling up here and buying down in these ranges. Okay, down in the golden zone. We want to be buying here. We want to be buying here. Okay, those are our places where we want to be buying. Up here, we want to be looking to take some off, sell some or sell all of it. Okay, that's up to you. That's your choice on how much you want to sell. But if we're in this zone, I'm always going to tell you guys to sell. Tochi. This is an altcoin everyone's been screaming about. Again, everyone's excited about Toshi, the dog meme over here. Everyone's, oh my God, Toshi, Toshi, Toshi up here at 0.00024. Get rugged. Get rugged on, dude. Okay, we don't chase these things. Okay, 78% down from the top. Get absolutely annihilated. Okay, so now you want to watch this level right there at 0.00006. Okay, I don't know. I can't see the indicator, so I'm just personally not interested in these meme altcoins. I don't know what this project does, but I mean, it's a lot better opportunity to buy it down here than it was up here. So if you're going to buy it here, use a stop loss at 0.000, call it 0.00059 on the stop for Toshi. But know what you're buying, guys. Don't just buy a freaking meme coin because somebody tweeted about it. Like, actually try to understand the project, understand the utility. If you're buying stocks, try to understand the company. I understand that Snapchat is a social media company. I know that MU is a chip maker. I know that CELH is an energy drink company. right? I know that Ethereum is a very strong blockchain. I know that, well, Trump's a meme coin, but AI is an AI play. Chainlink is one of the best, in my opinion, fundamental cryptos, right? They have one of the best fundamentals, I think, personally. And XTZ obviously is another good, strong crypto name. So understand what you're buying, guys. I don't encourage you guys to buy penny stocks or meme coins or anything like that. Understand what you're buying. Buy good quality companies, okay? Buy things like Tesla and Oxy and, right, Solana is a good call. Monster Energy, FedEx, okay, Ada Cardano, right? Don't buy the shit coins, okay? Because they'll make you go broke, okay? Yeah, you can get rich really fast, but you can lose that money just as fast, okay? Try to buy good quality names, guys. Good quality names that have utility. That's how you win. Okay, you buy good quality projects. You don't buy shit coins. That's just gambling, guys. It's gambling. Okay, buy good names. Names that you would hold for 5 to 10 years if you had to. GM gave a green dot here today. $46 is the stop loss. We took a look at this one. I don't like the monthly chart. Okay, that monthly chart is just looking like it's pointing straight down. So if you want to play the green dot, I would use a stop loss at 46, but this is not a good trade in my opinion. I'd like it more down here at like 36. That's where I'd look to buy it. Looks like they did decent on their earnings, but I think these car companies are going to be affected a lot by the tariffs that Trump is imposing. UPS has just been beaten to a pulp. Just beaten. This thing is just an ugly stock. It's going to bounce somewhere. I just don't know where. Okay, right now the current level's right there at 109 on UPS. Right there on UPS, 109 is that level. It does nothing. It's a Coinbase meme coin with a meme coin launch pad, LOL. It ran up because it got listed on Coinbase finally. Yeah, and then they dumped it on you guys. Okay, again, launch it on Coinbase. Everyone, oh my God, it's another dog coin. Oh my God. Everybody buy. Get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Okay. Ouch. Just ouch. Okay. No utility, like he said. It might have utility. I don't know. I don't know anything about the project. Back to UPS. United States Postal Service. Okay. 109 is the level, but this stock has just been freaking sinking to the floor. I think they lost their contract with Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, like up here. And now they're just sinking. So I think this one will set up. I just don't know when. I think there's some better names to own. Again, as traders, guys, we want to buy things that are going up and to the right. Okay? Up and to the right, not down and to the right. Okay, so let's wait for the reversal here. Let's wait for a green dot on UPS. If we can get UPS at like 80 bucks, I think that'd be a steal. It looks like they're still doing well on their earnings. Okay, they actually beat their earnings. They just missed on revenue. And that's what caused the stock to just sell off really, really hard. So 110 is a big level on UPS here. Oh, we got Fartcoin. Here we go. Here's a utility name right here, folks. We got Fartcoin. Oh, man. That's just too good. I'd use a stop loss at 40 cents on this if you want to play Fartcoin. But again, another coin just with no utility. It's just all, oh, it's called Fartcoin, so let's buy it. It's funny, right? It's funny. Let's buy it, okay? And then let's get let's get wrecked, okay? 270 all the way down to 45 cents. That's an 83% drop, okay? Get wrecked. Again, Fartcoin up here, okay? Fartcoin. Everybody buy Fartcoin up here. Oh my God. Oh my God. What just happened? My portfolio's down 80% now. You just got rugged, my friend. Again, another name that I just think has no utility. So if you want to play it, use a stop loss at 40, but I think all the hype's gone on that one. Okay, I don't think anyone's going to want to buy Fartcoin anymore after it's been rugged. I'll get some chart requests from the chat here in just a second. Let me finish these member requests here, and if we got some time, I will take some here from the chat. Baidu, this is another Chinese stock here. I like this one over $86. Got the green dot there today. They got earnings coming up as well, but Chinese stocks have been on an absolute tear lately. So if you're in this one, I'd use that stop loss at 86. Okay, actually put it right there at probably 88 on the stop. And watch for that one to break out up to 115. That'll probably move pretty big on their earnings. So you're going to want to watch earnings next Tuesday. My target on this would be 115, and my stop loss would be 88. BOWN. BOWN. Oh, my God. That looks like a rug. XIFR. XIFR looks like a rug too again. We want to trade names that are going up into the right, not down into the right. Both those just look really bad. I wouldn't touch those. VLO. VLO is bouncing at a really interesting level. Okay, bouncing right there on 5 cents again. Where did it bounce? It bounced right off the green line on our Fibonacci tool here. Boom, tapped it. Okay, now we're starting to reverse here. So you're just going to want to use a stop loss at that 0.057 level. My target on this would be up here at 25 cents on VLO Finance. That one looks very interesting as well. Okay, just make sure that 0.057 level holds. We got Pinterest. I'm actually amazed that Pinterest, look at this. Pinterest misses their earnings and skyrockets. Snapchat, which in my opinion is a much better company, beats their earnings and drops. Again, you just never know with earnings. I mean, they could completely shit the bed and go up. So it's always a gamble with earnings. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 38 bucks. If 38 breaks, I would sell it. Again, just got freaking hit hard again. You should have been selling up here in the red zone at 44. It dropped all the way to 27 into the golden zone, bounced on the green line, bounced in the golden zone, bounced in the golden zone, then did the ripski. So 38 would be the stop loss there on Pinterest. We got Polka Dot. Polka Dot looks good. That had a really good move yesterday. Again, I've been telling you guys this looks like a great place to average down and buy more if you guys were holding. I was buying it up here at like $8, and I was buying it right here at like 6 or 7. I got stopped out at $6, and it sunk all the way down to 4. But right here in the golden zone, guys, this is prime time. Okay, prime time to be buying this one. I'd still use the stop loss on this right here at 4. I think this is a really good project. Again, the last time we were down here in the golden zone was back here from August to November. It got the golden dot right there and absolutely ripped all the way up to like 12 bucks. So hold the line on this one. Keep holding. Okay, buy more if you can. If you got cash, I think this one's going right back to 10 or 11 here by May. Easy. XTZ. XTZ's had a nice move too. I bought this one at 82 cents the other day. I called that out in the Discord. It's sitting at 91 cents right now. It's breaking over the 9 EMA, that orange line. We're breaking that line now. I got to stop on this one at 80 cents. Okay, my target is all the way back up here to 180, right where we were back in December. I think that could actually break and go higher. If you look at the weekly chart, okay, all the way up here at $8 was the high. It was actually $9 at the high. That's a 10x if it does one of those. So we'll see, guys. I mean, we're looking at a pro-crypto president who's setting the regulations for the next 4 years, okay? 4 freaking years of Donald Trump setting regulations, the pro-crypto president, okay? Do you guys think that we're going to go to all-time highs again, eventually, on these names, these quality names? Do you think XTZ is going to go to 9? We didn't have a pro-crypto president back here. Didn't have one right here, and we didn't have one right here. Okay, now we got a pro-crypto president. Government's buying. Banks are buying. Okay, banks weren't buying back here. Governments weren't buying back here. Governments are now buying. Okay, banks are now buying. So my bet is these names are going to be back at all-time highs one day. I don't know when. Could be in a year, could be in 6 months, could be in 5 months. This literally took 2 months to go from $2 all the way up here to 9. Okay, 2 months it took from July. Well, okay, it went all the way to October, but that's like a 2.5 month period of time, 2-3 months. So it happens really fast, and just people, I don't think people are prepared for the move that's coming, guys. I don't think they're the majority of the retail, the majority of the population, all you're hearing right now is, oh my God, the bull market's over, the bull market's over, the bull market's over. Can somebody tell me how the bull market is over when the United States government is going to start buying and holding crypto? We got a pro-crypto president for the next 4 years who's setting all the regulations for literally the framework for banks and institutional investors to buy. The more regulation, the better, okay? The more regulation something has, the more it's going to attract the smart money and the institutional investors, right? These guys have billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. These guys are not like us, right? They don't have thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. These guys have billions of dollars, and they want to make sure that their billions of dollars is protected. Why? Because they don't want something like FTX happening, right? Something like FTX happening again. Imagine having billions of dollars invested and FTX happens and you lose everything. I mean, that would just be so painful. So again, the more regulation that starts to come to the market, and again, Donald Trump has said he is pro cryptocurrency. He is setting the regulations. He is setting the framework. This isn't just a light switch that's going to be flipped on overnight, right? It's not overnight it's going to happen. We have 4 years of Donald Trump as president, guys. And like him or not, okay, how do you feel about him politically? Whatever. The guy is a businessman. He knows how this stuff works. Okay, so I'd much rather have someone like him making these policies and doing what he's doing rather than someone like Joe Biden who can't even complete a freaking sentence, right? Extremely, extremely bullish. So I feel bad for the retail that thinks the bull run is over. I don't even think it's really actually started. Okay, this was just a little glimpse of what we're going to get, in my opinion. Okay, all the retail now, they're panic selling, right? We're down here. Retail was buying up here at $1.80, and now they're down 50, 60% on their portfolio. They just sat through this dip over the last month and a half, and now they're like, oh my God, it's over. I'm selling, okay? And like we say on every stream, when people are selling, when retail is selling, who's buying? Who's buying? Okay, bada bing, bada boom. The smart money is buying when retail is selling. The smart money is selling when retail is buying. Okay, that's how it works, guys. This is all psychology. We want to buy down here in the golden zone or right here in the golden zone, and we want to sell up here in the red zone. So, in my opinion, this move right here, okay, this big move up, big move down, that was just the first sell-off. I believe that was just this was the takeoff. Here's the takeoff. We broke out over the mean, okay? Now we're pulling back, right? We pulled back a little bit, and right, boom, all the way down here. I think we're going to do one of these here over the next probably 3 to 6 to 12 months. I don't know how long this bull run's going to last. There's people saying that this bull run's going to last for 4 years. They're calling it the super cycle or the golden age, right? Which is good, whatever, right? But if I can get a 10, 20x on XTZ, I'm going to be really happy. And like I said, I think this was just the takeoff, and we're literally coming into the bear trap right now. And you're seeing a bear trap is literally when everybody thinks we're going down and we're just loading up to go up. Okay, that's what a bear trap is. A bull trap is when everyone thinks we're going up, but we're setting up to go back down. I don't think we're here. I think we did have a pretty big capitulation dip here, but I literally think we're going into this bear trap right now. And I think you're going to see a big run up here over the next couple of months here in crypto. Okay, I'm thinking May is going to be the top. Okay, May is where I'm going to be looking to take some off. And I'll know when I want to be selling these assets, right? Like Ethereum, I'm holding. XTZ, I'm holding. Comp, I'm holding. Chainlink, I'm holding. I'm looking to hold these till they get back up here to the red zone. When we get into the red zone, this is when I can consider taking some profits, right? I don't have to sell the whole position up here, but I could sell 25, 50% of it, right? We want to be buying in the golden zone, and selling in the red zone. Okay, that's what we are looking to do here on this channel. We are traders, swing traders. We're not forever holders. We're not day traders. We are swing traders. Our time frame, our mindset when we buy is 1 to 6 months out. Okay, when I say that, I mean we need to be able to hold for at least 6 months, a minimum of 6 months. Okay, on these positions. Okay, we're not buy today, sell tomorrow, or buy tomorrow, sell the next day. Okay, we're not day traders. We're looking 1 to 6 month out time frame. Okay, we want to sell when the price gets back up here. We don't want to sell down here like the majority of people are doing. Okay, this is where everyone gives up and sells their bags to institutional investors. The institutional investors will pump it up. These people that were buying down or selling down here are starting to buy again up here, and then the institutional investors will dump it on them again. So this Fibonacci tool, it's a very popular tool used among traders, guys, and I have designed this thing. It is not my indicator, but I have created my own settings and things on it. Again, you can get the whole entire layout, everything that I use. If you go over here to the trading indicator link in the Discord, literally everything loads right up. And like I said, if you have any trouble, just email me. Okay, there's never really been a problem with anybody loading this up. And if there is a problem, everyone always just emails me, and we were able to diagnose and fix the problem. I don't think there's been one instance where we haven't been able to get people's loaded up. But again, it takes 2 clicks, and and everything looks like what you see on my screen. The red and green dots, you guys get the fib zones, everything you need. And like I said, I made some edits to the fib. I changed some colors on it. So if you guys want the updated version of it, just shoot me an email. Again, my email's over there if you guys already have it, and I'll send you the new version of it. What else do we got here, folks? XTZ again, another one I like, looking good. WTI from Riker. This is crude oil. Okay, that's down in the golden zone as well. Are you talking about the crypto or the stock? I think we got to start specifying the crypto or the stock. It looks like you're talking about the stock. This is going to be. I'm gonna guess you're talking about crude oil. So I like this one. I just make sure you set a stop loss right there at $70. Okay, got the green dot there the other day, but you want to make sure that one holds on to 70. Again, down here on the green line was a great time to buy. Great time to buy. Great time to buy. I don't trade a lot of crude oil. I've never actually traded crude oil, so I'd use $70 on that. Aiden says, if you get a chance, I put some stops on RH last night and sold portions of some of my stocks. Did I do something wrong? What stocks are you talking about, brother? Let me know what stocks you're talking about. Again, you guys can request charts over here in the chart request thread throughout the week. So if I miss your request, just drop them over here. We're live Monday through Friday right here on YouTube at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If we can get this video that you guys are watching right now, this live stream to 100 likes, I will give away 100 XRP live here on the stream. Jasmine, we need to get 100 likes though, and I'll do a 100 XRP giveaway. I think that's fair. That's like what is XRP sitting at right now? Like $250, 247, $247. If we can get this video to, well, XRP is XRP, right? One XRP equals one XRP, but right now that's a value at about $250 if we can get this stream to 100 likes. Really helps with the algorithm and stuff, guys. I appreciate you guys just smashing the like. 2 cents on Jasmine. Still watching that 2 cent level again. Down here in the golden zone. Last time it was in the golden zone was right here in November. It went from 2 cents all the way up to 6. That was a beautiful trade. Again, down here in the golden zone, I would be a buyer of Jasmine at these levels. We got Redfin. Okay, this is a real estate name. And that one had a green dot today. They got earnings coming up here Thursday. Tomorrow they have earnings. So again, I don't necessarily like to hold all my whole entire bag into earnings, but you're going to want to make sure this one holds on to 757. I don't know how real estate's going to do over the next couple of years. I'm thinking Jay Powell may cut here into the end of the year, cut rates. Lower rates is better for real estate. I just set a stop loss at 750. Again, if their earnings is always a gamble. You could see they missed their earnings last time by a mile. Okay, and what did they do? They sold off really hard. So I'm just not a fan of holding stuff into earnings, and it looks like they report tomorrow. So I would want to wait for the reaction. If they react and it goes down, I'd look to buy down here around 5 on Redfin. I'd rather buy Zillow, to be honest with you. I think Zillow's the kingpin of the real estate industry. Oh, and look, they beat their earnings and they sold. Oh, that's a fat candle right there, folks. Fat candle right there. Ugh. Okay, you like that you held into earnings on this one? No. Okay, and we were right up there at the red line. You should have been taking profits. Again, the same thing, like I said, it's always a gamble, guys. You never know what the move's going to be with earnings. Like if you gambled on Hood here, Hood's literally sitting, well, what's this sitting at right now? What's the price on this, dude? Huh, I can't see the price. Can anyone see the price of Robinhood right now? Where is it? Hood. Let's go to after hours here. We'll go to extended hours. See, it's up there at 64. So they beat their earnings. Again, we were up there almost at the top of the red zone. Again, if you gambled and held it, congratulations. You won. You hit. You guessed black and black hit. But again, I'm just one of those dudes that doesn't like to gamble on stuff. And if you're up, right, if you're up like on a name like Zillow, okay, where were we buying? We were buying down here at this range at 69. Got the green dot right there, right around the golden zone. It went from 70 all the way up to about, that was about 90. That was a nice gain, right? That's a beautiful trade on a stock, 25% is great. Okay, beautiful, beautiful move there. Okay, but again, held into earnings, and now you're regretting your decision, right? We're down big. So this one's actually down in an interesting zone. I just look for a green dot on Zillow. I'd rather own Zillow than Redfin here. And based on Zillow's reaction to earnings, I would be a little worried about Redfin, holding Redfin tomorrow. So again, Redfin could beat it, they could go up. But again, you don't know until after it happens. So you're either going to be happy or you're going to be really sad. One of the two, right? If you want a 50-50 shot, guys, go to the casino, put it on black or red, whatever you think is going to land on. That's your 50-50 shot. And I don't even think it's 50-50 because of that damn green The only time I've ever played roulette at the casino, and I don't gamble anymore. I quit gambling a long time ago at the casino. But the only time I ever did that was I put it on black. You guys know what it landed on? It landed on green, and I put like $200. I won like $200 at the blackjack table, and I'm like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna go double it on. I'm gonna put it all on black, and I'm gonna try to double it and walk out of here with $400. I put it on black. It lands on green, dude. It landed on the freaking green spot, the one spot on the chart. I was like, okay, I'm never doing this again, never. Here's AVAX also down in the golden zone again. You're always wishing up here that you were buying down here in this zone, right? From August all the way over here to November, you were like, oh, damn, I wish I was buying during that time up here. So again, I'd be a buyer of AVAX at these levels. Yes, we could chop around here a little bit. We need some volume, okay? We need some news or some volume, but I really like it. Again, we were buying this thing back here on the 6th, around 25. It's sitting right around the same level. So tomorrow's going to be interesting to see if this breakout is for real. We'll see. This one, if this one can get over 28, that should trigger the move there. But yeah, AVAX again. I'd put a stop loss right there. Call it 23.90 on the stop for AVAX. We got Gala. Okay, this one's nice move, breaking out over the 9 here. I like this one over 2 cents. 2 cents on the stop loss. I like that one. Target on that would be up there at 6 cents. Money inflow is red, but again, it is kind of trending to the upside here. So, yeah, I mean that's one indicator, right? One indicator. The most important thing I pay attention to, guys, is the golden zone, right? These zones on the Fibonacci tool. As long as I'm buying down here and not up here, I'm going to beat 90% of retail. I'm going to beat 90% of people in retail. Okay, probably 95%, because the majority of retail is buying up here. As long as we're buying at a fair price or at a discounted price, we're going to win in the long term. Again, we're 1 to 6 months out. So we'll see. Yeah, like you said, we will see. I got a stop loss at 0.019 on this just in case. If that breaks, I'll sell. I'll take my losses. And if that breaks, we'll most likely just come back down here to these lows at 0.016, and we can re-enter at that level. So I do like the fact that it's breaking over the 9. Yes, sir, Mickey. Yes, sir. Chris says Sand Crypto. What's Sand doing? Chris, you got to get in the Discord, brother. You're always here on the lives. Why don't you join in the Discord? Sand, I would just be watching 30 cents. I don't know about the metaverse. I don't know about the metaverse. I think that's here now and gone now. Here and gone. No one's talking about the metaverse anymore. Remember that last bull run? Everyone was, oh my God, the metaverse. We're all going to live in this reality that's not even real. That was the weirdest stuff ever, dude. That was the weirdest stuff ever. But again, if you want to trade it, I'd use a stop loss at 30 cents. Target would be up here at 90. But again, utility is what we should be looking for. Okay, what is Sandbox being used for? This one right here, GRT, looks good. I like the bounce here off of that gold, off the green line there. 12 cents is your stop loss. Target on that would be up there at 35 cents. Just make sure that 12-cent level holds there on GRT. Algorand, here's a good one. Okay, these guys are one of those ISO tokens. Okay, Algorand. Okay, nice bounce here. 25 cents is our stop loss. We got the green dot right there at 26 cents. You're already up around 10% off of that dot. It's breaking out over the 9 EMA. I like Algorand here. Target on this would be around 50 cents. Another name that has a very, very big range here. This thing was all the way up at $3 back in the last bull run. Okay, 2021 was the last bull run. That was the real bull run. So if we get back up to that range, that's a 10x trade right there. 10x trade on Algorand. And this is a name that actually has utility. So I really like Algorand at these levels. I'm a buyer. And yeah, I like this one with a stop loss at 25 cents there. We got Solana. Solana just gave us the dot, folks. We just got the dot on the Heikin-Ashi candles. It faded away a little bit. But I still like this one over 180. I'd like to see it break out over that 9 EMA. You see how we break that orange line? That's that 9-day moving average. Okay, when we break over that, that's when we get the run. So this one's still kind of bouncing off the 9. I'd like to see that price action. Tomorrow's price action break out over that. We need to get over like $200 on this one. But that actually did show up with a signal over here. We got Ondo, we got Flare, and we got Solana here. Okay, Solana just came in there at 4 p.m. That was an hour ago. It's about 5 o'clock here right now. And it faded away, though. So, again, we want to see this one break out over that $200 level. My stop loss on Solana is 180. What else we got? BRT from Digi Parrot. I saw Digi actually join the Discord today. Let me just take 1 second here to welcome all the new members over here in the Discord. God bless y'all, man. Digi Patriots over here. Boom. All the new members joining up today. Welcome, 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 welcome to all my Spartan brethren. Okay, you're loving it. We're loving it, dude. The growth in the Discord's been awesome. I think we're almost at 10,000 people in the Discord now, so that's great. I want to welcome all the new recruits. Again, the Discord's free to join, guys. You guys can join for free. We do have a paid version, but I just wanted to take a second to welcome all the new people over here inside the Discord. We got Chiflex, we got Hawk V, we got Jay Dirty, we got Chewy Can, we got I can't say her name, I'm sorry. Crypto Knight, what's going on, my brother? Godrek Felser. Yeah, you guys got some interesting names. King of Poland. What's up, my Poland brethren? Okay, welcome to all the new people in the Discord. Guys, the Discord's the place to be. That's where you guys can get in touch with the community. Again, it's free to join. You guys can check that link out over on overkillinvestingclub.com. You can also find that free trading course over here if you guys are new. That's in the trading course tab right here. I got about 7 videos, all free content, guys. My main purpose is to educate people on technical analysis here. We're trying to time our entries and our exits at places that make sense, right? We want to take entries based on logic, and we want to get out based on logic too. If you use a Fibonacci tool, the tool that we use at least, it's very accurate in telling you when we're at a fair price or at a discounted price. Again, I've discussed these zones many times here throughout this video. If you want some more insight on that, again, that free trading course is right here. I'd recommend starting with this video and then working your way up, okay? But Solana, again, over 180, this thing's bullish. I'd love to see that thing break out over the 9 tomorrow. If that can happen, that'd be good. You saw Ethereum breaking out over it here right now. Okay, you're seeing that sitting right on the 9. We need a big follow-through move tomorrow. Or, I mean, we could dump back down to 26 and continue to chop around. It's just a matter of, hey, when the smart money wants this thing to pump, it's going to pump. Okay, but we're at very, very big discounted prices. Again, when we're down here in this golden zone, this is when we want to be loading up. Okay, because again, up here in the red zone, you're always saying, oh my God, I wish I was buying down there. Right, and we've been down here for the last 4, 5, 6 days. I've been saying we're at major discounted prices over the last week. Okay, it's really hard to make these videos when we go down for like 12 days in a row because everyone's just like, oh my God, it's over, right? It's over, it's done. Okay, but again, we're long term here, folks. 1 to 6 months out, a little 1-2 week dip should not shake us out of these markets because we're just understanding. We're trying to get an understanding of where we're buying. And again, if we stick to our strategy, we want to be buying in the golden zones. Okay, this golden zone down here, discounted prices. This golden zone right here, fair prices. Okay, fair, discount, expensive. We're buying for the prices up here in the red zone. We're not buying for tomorrow's price or the next day's price or next week's price. We're buying for when we get the prices up here in the red zone. That could take a month, could take 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Okay, doesn't matter. We're buying and we're holding. We're not getting shaken out. We're not weak hands. Okay, we're setting a stop loss to mitigate risk. But ideally, if you're just loading up in this zone, okay, if you're buying down here in one of these zones, you're beating 90 to 95% of retail, guys, because the majority of retail is buying up here when everyone's super excited. You guys saw the sentiment. I mean, this was literally a month and a half ago, back in December when we were up here at 4K ETH. Okay, what was everybody saying? Everyone was like, oh my God, yeah, bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run. Okay, now they're like, oh my God, the bull market's over. It's done. It's over with. We're going home. Everyone pack your bags. We're getting out of here. Okay, we're absolutely done. See you later. Okay, the bull market's over. Nice knowing you guys. Okay, pay attention to the sentiment shift, right? When people start talking like that, when you start seeing that kind of sentiment, that means people are down on their positions. People are in what is called despair, okay? Despair is, oh my God, I'm down. Up here is like euphoria. Everyone's like, yes, 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 yes. Right? That's when the majority of retail's buying, when everyone's excited and everyone's tweeting about it, everyone's talking about it. Down here, everyone's bummed, right? Warren Buffett says, buy when they're fearful, sell when they're greedy. People are greedy up here and they're fearful down here. So thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. What else we got? VRT we covered. EVGO from Limey. EVGO. EVGO. Okay, that one's also down here in the golden zone now. So I'd wait till that one came back down and touched the green line. Again, looks like a penny stock to me. You should have been selling up here at $9, and now it's just fading down here in the golden zone. I'd wait for a green dot to enter. Okay, if you want to play it, wait for a green dot. SERV, this is a robotics company we've been following for a while. I don't see the golden zone, guys. If you don't see one of the indicators on the screen, okay, what you want to do is zoom into a smaller time frame, because if you can't see the indicator, that just means there's not enough data on the chart. It's a new company, right? It just came out in April of 2024. So there's not enough data right now on the daily chart for the Fibonacci to populate. You could see this indicator, but you can't see that Fibonacci. So if I wanted to take a look at the Fibonacci, I might zoom into like the 4-hour chart and see where we are. And right now we're up here in the red zone. So this was a good place to be buying here on the 4-hour. But now that we're up here in the red zone, not the greatest place. My take profit would probably be around 23, 24. And I'd go ahead and use that stop loss at $18 there based on the 4-hour. $18 needs to be your stop there on SERV. WBA. Walgreens. Okay, this one's also down here in the golden zone. You want to wait for a green dot. That one got the golden dot there on... that was at $8.45. It went all the way up to 12. If you guys see this golden dot on your indicator, okay, that is the most bullish indication that you can get. And I call out all the golden dots for every single name that I follow. I have about 250 names that I follow, crypto and stocks. These golden dots are like bet the farm, right? That's like sell the house and buy. Okay, those are extremely, extremely bullish indications. One good example of this, well, that was a good example right there on Walgreens, but H-bar, this one came right here at around November 5th. That was at 4 cents. H-bar was 4 cents when that came. It went all the way up to 40 cents a month later. So extremely, extremely bullish signal. If you guys see this, they don't come very often, but they are very, very, very accurate signals. Okay, and I call all those out. If we ever get one, I just added this feature into the Discord, and I'm really excited about it. But those golden dots get called out over here inside of our alerts section. You also get the daily and the monthly alerts as well over here. If you guys are inside of the Discord. And also, I added in the big red dots on the daily as well. So those are called out over there, but you can see that WBA, the time to buy was back here. And I think Walgreens is a failing company, personally. I don't think they're making, well, I guess they beat their earnings there. I guess, wow, they're still making $39 billion a quarter. How? I never see anybody in Walgreens. I never see anybody in Walgreens, dude. What the heck, man? $39 billion last quarter? Like, that's so much money. Okay, so they're making money. Good. Wonderful. Why is there stock in the can? Okay, so I'd use a stop loss on this one right down here at $8. I'd wait for a green dot to buy it. Wait for the green dot and to break over that 9 EMA. But I don't know how they're making $40 billion a quarter. That doesn't make any sense. Every time I go to Walgreens, there's nobody in there. But they're making $40 billion a quarter, so wow. WIF. This is another meme coin here, the dog coin. Again, everyone's buying WIF up here in the red zone. Oh my God, $4. It's a dog with a hat, right? The dog is wearing a hat. We need to buy this coin because the dog is wearing a hat. Get rugged, okay? That's an ugly, 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 ugly 86% wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay, and it's just continuing to fall here. So again, when I buy crypto, I want to buy utility. I want to buy names that actually have utility. People use them. It's being used by companies, right? They're a software and a technology that people need to use. WIF, I don't know. It's a dog with a hat. Like, who gives a shit? You know, what is their software? What is their coin going to do for humanity? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so again, I'd focus on utility names right now, guys. XLM, XRP, Algorand, Link, okay, Comp, Ethereum, XTZ. Literally, all these names are going to freaking blast off here in the next 4 years, guys. It could be in months. It could be 2 months from now. We could be sitting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10x levels right now. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're going to get a massive run up here eventually. And when it happens, you're going to be glad you bought some utility coins and not things like Whiff. That's just a dog with a hat, right? But if you want to trade this, use a stop loss at 50 cents. But again, I think this thing is just, I just hate meme coins. I really think meme coins are ruining crypto. It's like the NFTs of 2021. You guys were around in the 2021 bull run, right? Some of you. Okay, remember NFTs? Who talks about NFTs anymore? Nothing. Okay, nobody. Who the hell buys NFTs now? You got to be brain dead. Come on. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just stating my opinion, right? I mean, am I wrong? More people have gone broke trading meme coins than have gotten rich by far. Okay? You're buying Whiff up here at $4. Okay, say you put in $1,000 up here, you now literally have like $100. I mean, you lost all of your money, every single piece of it, because you bought a dog with a hat. What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, let's use some common sense. Okay, let's buy good utility names. Here's one, Move. So this one's actually in Donald Trump's portfolio. He has a very small position on it. I made a video on this yesterday. What was it, on the 11th when that green dot was called out? That was around 55 cents. It's funny because we'll get a green dot, guys, and we'll literally dip like 2%, and people start trolling me on TikTok. It's like people just don't understand, right? That if I'm buying right here, I'm buying for the prices in 1 to 6 months. I'm not buying for the next day's price. If I call out a green dot and it goes down 2-3%, guys, I'm like literally sitting here laughing at you. Okay, no offense, but I mean, people just, I guess, comment on what they don't understand. But again, that green dot came. I think this is interesting. I think it's really interesting that Donald Trump has it in his crypto portfolio. And I like this one above 49 cents. I just set a stop loss at 49 cents, and it's sitting at 57 right now. So that one looks like it's turning the corner there. HRMY. Looks like a biotech here up in the red zone. I don't like it. I'd be taking some profits there on that. LLY, Eli Lilly. Okay, good credible company here, but we're up there approaching that the red zone, so we're getting pretty close. I'd use a stop loss on this at what was that, 843. Again, you got the green dot right here at the bottom of the golden zone. Great time to be buying. Nice move. Now just move your stop loss up here to around 840. If that goes to 960, I would take profits at that level, but you could see you got a red dot there yesterday, so you could see a sell-off here. Again, I'd use that stop loss at 840. Yeah, I like movement, Mickey. That's looking good, brother. I really like movement. If I had some cash in my Coinbase, I pretty much liquidated my Coinbase, and I moved everything into Robinhood because I just hate having two brokerages. I just like to have everything in one channel to manage. So I'm not even on Coinbase anymore. So the only crypto I can own is the crypto that's available on Robinhood right now. And I'm hoping they'll list some more of these coins here soon. But that one is available on Coinbase. I really like it. We got ALB. ALB, $73 is your stop loss. This is a lithium miner. Again, just a stock that's just been hit really, really hard. But it's right back down here at the green line on the Fibonacci. So that has literally been the buying opportunity right there. It was a buying opportunity right there. So we'll see if that holds. If you're going to play ALB, it's got the dot here today. Use a stop loss at that $73 level. $73 on the stop loss for ALB. We got VST, Vistra Corp. Okay, red zone, red dot. Stop loss at 160. If 160 breaks, I'd sell it. HIMS, but I'd be taking profits, right? In the red zone, I'm taking profits. We got HIMS. Oh my gosh, this thing is just ripping. Okay, where was a good time to buy? When we pulled back into the golden zone, baby. When we pulled back into the golden zone. 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 Okay, where are we now? We're literally up here at the top of the ceiling. Okay, and they got earnings coming up in a couple weeks. I mean, if you're holding on still, I think you're greedy. That's just my personal opinion. This trade, this is like 100% move, guys. If you guys hit that, that's 88% on your portfolio. If you, well, whatever position you took, right? 88% move, I'm taking profits. Okay, it could keep going. I'm not saying it can't keep going, but at some point, right, you got to take profits. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wait till it pulls back into the golden zone again, and we're going to buy. You should have been buying HIMs here. Okay, I think you should sell it up here at around 46, 48 bucks. It's got a red dot on the chart too. BBAI, another one. I think we covered this the other day. I want to take profits up here at $10, guys. It's got a red dot. It's at the top of the red zone. I'm a seller up here at 10. Okay, and I'm waiting for a pullback, just like it got right here into the golden zone, just like it got right here. Okay, when we get this far off the bottom, I mean, if you bought this green dot right here on the 31st at $3.82, you're up 156%. So dumb money is buying up here now, right? Stupid money's buying up here. Okay, smart money's buying down here. Okay, this is when smart money's buying. Dumb money's buying up here. I'd be taking profits here on BBAI, waiting for a pullback into like $6. RNDR. And again, guys, it can keep going. But like I said before, our goal is not to time the exact top. We want to get out around the top. If you're up 158%, okay, 158% from the last signal, and you're not taking profits, you're greedy. You're greedy. We don't want to be greedy. Okay, we want to sell into the greed. When people are greedy, when everyone's talking about it, that's when we want to take profits, and we want to wait for a capitulation dip. Capitulation dip like this one on RNDR. RNDR, again, all the way up here at 12 bucks. It's pulled back all the way to $3.68. Good quality crypto name here. I like this one with a stop loss at 390. Okay, 390 on the stop loss for RNDR. What else we got? Ondo. I believe this is one that just came in with a green dot as well. Yep, got the green dot right there. So I still like this one with a stop loss at 120. 120 still the stop loss. This one's also in Donald Trump's portfolio. This one's just going sideways, right? We're just hanging out here, hanging out in the range. Yeah, Mickey. Yeah, you could take, yeah, you don't have to sell the whole thing, but sell 50%, sell 25%. I mean, BBAI right now, I'm taking profits. The whole thing I'm selling, okay? You only have to make 100% like 10 times to be a millionaire if you start with 500 bucks. And I'll show you what I mean by that here. Let me pull up my calculator. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my calculator here, and I'm just going to type in. So say you start with $500, and I'm going to multiply this by 2. Okay, when you multiply something like by 2, that means you doubled your money. That means you made 100% on your investment. So I'm gonna multiply 500 by 2. Okay, that's 1,000. Okay, so you only have to do this. I think it's like, we'll see. Okay, let's do it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, 11 times, and you're a millionaire, starting with 500 bucks. You make 100% 11 times, starting with 500 bucks, you're a millionaire. You made $1 million, okay? So if something's up 100%, right? If something's up 100%, you can sell 50% of the position, right? So if I put in $1,000 right here, right, and I made 100%, I now have $2,000, right? I have $2,000 now. Okay, I can sell half of that position. I mean, like I said, I like to sell the whole thing, especially in a scenario like this. But I can sell half of the position. So if I sell half of 2,000, what do we have? Half of 2,000 is what? What's 50% of 2,000? Somebody in the chat. What is 50%? 50% of 1,000. Or I'm sorry, 2,000. Okay, I think we're lagging hard here. But the answer is 1,000. Okay, 50% of 2,000 is 1,000. So if you put in 1,000 here and you make $1,000 up here, you sell half, you still hold on to 1,000, right? And you take your initial investment back. Whenever something's up 100%, I'm always selling half, at least half. Yep, Mickey's got it. It's 1,000. Yep, exactly. So you could take your initial investment out when you're up 100%, and you can let the profits ride, and then you have your initial investment. Or you could take the whole thing and go find another trade that's going to go 100%, right? RNDR. We covered RNDR. I like RNDR with a stop loss at $4. Ondo, we covered that. That one's just consolidating. We got FET. Okay, and if you guys have requests here, if you guys have requests here in the chat, start dropping them now, and I'll get to them if I didn't get to your guys' request over there in the Discord. Wow, Zen is ripping right now, dude. Zen is up 18% right now. That's crazy, dude. Guys, this could be the kickoff to altcoin season, man. What's Bitcoin dominance doing right now? Okay, things selling off here. Selling off down below 61% now. Okay, that's super good for alts. Zen's up 17%. Where do I put my 500 right now? I would go watch the watch list video. Okay, I call out a bunch of names over here. I drop a video every Friday of names that I'm watching for the week ahead. So that'll be this Friday. But I also got my watch list posted over there. Any of these names are the names that I'm looking to buy. Right now, I don't know if they're going to do 100%. But some of these alts will go. I mean, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x. I think this bull run, guys. I think there's going to be a massive run. Zen's a good quality name here. This thing is just now breaking over the 9 too. This is looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in Overkill alerts too. That's up big today. Wow, dude. Finally, some damn green, dude. I'm loving it, dude. It's been a bloody month and a half, dude. We've just been red. But now we're in this zone, right, where we want to be accumulators. And we finally got some green. So, God, it's been a long time coming. If you guys are still holding, I congratulate you. If you didn't get flushed out, okay, I congratulate you because I think you're about to be rewarded. Okay, and Zen's got a freaking move all the way back up there to $40. Oh, bet. This one's breaking out over the 9 as well. I like this one. I'd move the stop loss, put the stop loss up here at like 68. Okay, I'd probably even use it at the bottom of that wick right there at 60. But I still like this one. I'd target that for like 230. It's right down there on that green line. So make sure that one holds on to 60 cents. We got Dr. Dropout MD. What's going on, my brother? I don't know if MD stands for Maryland. I lived in Maryland for a little while. We got Google. And why is Google? Some of these names got erased from my watch list, which I think is interesting. I don't know why Google would not be on my watch list. Let me check and see. Yeah, I mean, I got the alert. Oh, that's why. I got Goog. There's Goog and there's Google with an L. Okay, so let's erase this. You're talking about Google, which is, I don't know why there's 2 tickers. That's so weird. But Goog's selling off here. So again, I want to see this thing drop into the golden zone. You can see it bounced right there on the golden zone last time. It's coming down into it. So I'd like to buy this one around 178 or so. We're going to wait for the green dot. You can see this green dot came back there in December at around 169. It ripped all the way up to 202. So let's wait for the green dot confirmation there on Google. We got LUNR. Like I said, guys, if you guys got chart requests, if you guys are on the live right now, I'll be taking a few of those here at the end. Drop them in the chat here. And if you guys aren't members, you guys better just get over there and sign up right now. Because if you're not in the community, you're literally missing out on so much value. What was up 31%? Oh, UPST. Wow. Okay, BBAI, big winner today. RXRX, nice big winner today. Gold's going up. Wow. Lunar, LUNR. This one's also dropping here. Again, I'm going to encourage you to wait for that green dot confirmation. I'd want to buy it closer to this golden zone here at like 16 bucks on Lunar. And this actually is a pretty strong looking stock. I'm going to set up an alert on this one. So if you guys don't know how to set up alerts, let me go ahead and do this for you. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm actually taking a code here. You guys don't have to use this code that I'm about to use, but if you want to set up green dot alerts on your indicator, just right click, hit add alert. I do once per bar. So I set one for a big green dot and I set one for a small green dot for the buy signals. Okay, and then a golden dot, of course, as well. But TradingView limits to how many you can have, so it's all going to depend on your plan. Expiration, you're going to want to set an expiration. I have the premium plan, so I'm able to set an open-ended alert. The open-ended alert just makes it so I never have to set an alert twice. Once it's set one time, I never have to set it again. If you don't have the premium plan, you'll just have to go out and select a date, and then you'll have to hit set, okay? But I use open-ended, so that is just what I use. And then down here, you could type in big green circle. So the big green circles are going to be more accurate than the small dots, the small green dots. The big green circles are more accurate. I set one up for both, and you could just type in whatever message you want here, big green circle. You'll get an email, you'll get a notification, so on and so forth. I have to use this code right here because this code is what calls out the dot over here in our Discord for our members. But you do not have to use that code. So again, I set one for the big one, and I set one for the small one because I always want to be alerted on both. And then you could set one for the golden one as well. So I'm setting up 2 alerts here. I'm just hitting create, and that's how you set up an alert on the trading indicator. And you can also see all the alerts that pop up under this tab over here in the Discord, or I'm sorry, on TradingView. If you just hit this little clock right here, that's what will show you your alerts as well. So you could see GM posted one today, GE posted one today, LIT posted one today, and again, that's just that little clock over there in the right-hand corner for you. And that's where your alerts are called out. So I log in every morning, and this is what I'm checking first thing in the morning when I get to my computer, right? I'm clicking on these. I'm seeing, okay, are we in the golden zone? Green dot, okay. I might want to buy Ondo here. Okay, Solana, we got a green dot, but it faded away. Right, we got UNH. We got a green dot on UNH, but it faded away. We got Schwab. Schwab had a green dot, but it's way up here in the red zone. I don't want to buy that. We got SPY with a red dot today. Okay, CELH with a green dot. So those alerts are always up here for you guys. And I like to sort. You want to make sure you sort it by time triggered. So you get the newest ones first. That way when you log in the morning or the afternoon, whenever you check your charts, boom, you're just checking out your signals there in the mornings and in the afternoons. I think we got a couple more here. Google with an L, okay? So are they different or they look the same? They look the same to me. 183, that one's at 185. I don't know what the difference is between them. Looks like a couple dollar difference. Same thing though. I just want to wait for it to pull back. I want to wait for the green dot confirmation. Once we get the green dot, that's when we can take our position. But until that happens, this thing's a falling knife here. Let's see. SENS, your last one. Thank you for these requests, by the way. I like that lunar name. And I'm actually going to add that lunar name into my watch list here as well. Let's put that one on the green list for now. What did we say on that one? We were waiting for a pullback, right? Oh, it is pulling back, so we're waiting on a green dot. So I'm going to add this one into the watch list as well. Let's see. SENS. Yeah, I don't know why they have 2 tickers, dude. I don't know why they have 2 tickers. That's interesting. SENS, though, I'm taking profits, and I'm using a trailing stop on it at least at 110, right? Trailing stop up. This is a penny stock, so you know, these ones are a little tougher. I don't know what this company does or anything. If you want to drop some insight, let us know. But nice bounce there. Green dot came right there at 90 cents. That's a nice move. It's up in the red zone. So again, you could get this continuation move like this for a while. I would sell this one on the next red dot. When you get the red dot, I would take profits on SNES. You could let that thing ride if you want to. OMNI. I'm guessing this is a crypto here. This one's down here on the floor. Looks like a rug pull. Again, I don't know anything about the project. So if you're going to trade it, if you want to buy, oh, that has a golden dot there. Okay, you see the golden dot right there. So that's interesting. We want to use a stop loss at $4.20 on this one. But you got a golden dot called out here on the Omni network. Target on that would be up there to around $20 to $21 at the top of the fib. And that's it for chart requests here from the Discord, guys. Do we have any in the chat? Thank you, Matt B. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love our Discord. We got a ton of great people over there. Great people. I don't see, Mickey says Coinbase. Coinbase has earnings tomorrow. So I'm watching earnings tomorrow for Coinbase. But they kind of, they sold off this morning and then they pumped. So this is really going to depend on how crypto moves, in my opinion. But they have earnings after hours. So if they beat their earnings, you could see them back up here at 350. If they miss their earnings, you could see them back down here at 200. Like I said, it's kind of a gamble playing earnings. It looks like last time they had earnings, they missed. So they only made like $1 billion that quarter, which actually is crazy. But I'm sure they're like Robinhood, and they absolutely just killed it on these crypto fees that they've been charging people. So I think I'm bullish on Coinbase as a company overall. for the long term, I just don't think it's at a great time to buy. I want to buy like down here, right? In the golden zone, in the golden zone, in the golden zone. We're not in the golden zone yet. So if they beat tomorrow, you're going to feel like a superhero. If you buy it into earnings, you're going to feel that euphoria, that gambler's folly or whatever the hell they call it, right? You're going to be like, yeah. Okay. But if they miss, you're going to be like, oh shit, I messed up, right? If you come back down here to 200. So again, it's a 50-50 coin flip. If you guys want to play that, then like I said, go to the casino and go play some blackjack or something. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd want to buy it on the green dot. Obviously, if we get a big pump tomorrow, you'll see a green dot and you'll probably be up here at like $300. So we're watching Coinbase tomorrow into earnings. Let's keep an eye on that. We'll keep you guys updated there in the Discord on what happens. If it gets a green dot, it will be called out over here inside of the alerts section. And that's what we're talking about. Mickey says it's going to 200. I'd love to buy Coinbase at 200, right? I'd love to buy it down there at 200. That'd be awesome. I'm long on that company. It's just a matter of I want to buy it in the golden zone. Here's Matic also bouncing here off the golden zone or the bottom of the fib, just like it did back here at 29 cents. Again, up here, you're like, shit, I wish I was buying back here. This looks really good. Okay, 28 cents is the stop loss there on Matic. I'm actually going to call this one out as well over in Overkill Alerts. I'll post some more alerts over here for you guys in the Discord tomorrow morning. But that looks like it for today's live stream. Again, we're live here every single day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. The replay is always posted right over here inside the latest tab. You guys can watch yesterday's replay right here. And yeah, those are always posted in the Discord. I also post them on Facebook and Twitter as well. If you guys are new to the channel, one thing I want to let you know that I will never DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. I'll never even add you as a friend on social media. So if you see someone that looks like me adding you as a friend, it's not me. If you guys add me on Discord, I will add you back. But I will never add you first, and I will definitely never send you a DM asking for money or cryptocurrency. My only two products that I offer are going to be the membership to the Discord, which is around $4 a month right now. That gets you access to the trade alerts, the weekly watch lists, the advanced market analysis, the access to all my trades, chart requests, 24/7 support, member chat, giveaways, and more. And then my other product is my trading layout. So if you go down here to the trading indicator tab, you can click on this link, and it takes a couple of clicks, and everything, literally everything we talked about in today's video, the Fibonacci, the red and green dots, everything you see on my screen loads directly into your TradingView account. TradingView is just tradingview.com. That is the website here. So they also have an app on their phone. The indicators will work on mobile phones as well, Androids, and also on iPhones. I like to use it on the desktop myself just because the desktop is a bigger screen, but it is usable on the phone. A lot of people use it on the phone. But yeah, you can get all that, everything we talked about today by going over here, clicking this link. Like I said, if you have any questions or support about that or need support about that, just email me. My email is right here. We do got that giveaway for XRP. It looks like we didn't quite get to 100 likes today. We got to about 63. If we can get to 100 on the replay, I will give away 50 XRP. If you guys are watching the replay, just smash that like, and we'll do another 50 XRP giveaway. We do have one going on right now, though. All you guys have to do is come over here and click this emoji in the giveaways tab here in the Discord, and you will be entered for that. That's on Valentine's Day. Like I said, I didn't even plan that, but you guys can take out your honey or your hubby for Valentine's Day if you guys win that XRP. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We'll be back here live tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you guys for tuning in. If I missed your request or you're watching the replay, just get your requests over here in the chart requests, and we will be covering those on tomorrow's live stream. With that being said, God bless you guys. I will see you then. Peace.